Hello and welcome to the LSTV live show Halloween special. We have officially no idea what's happening today.
Yeah, we literally do not know what is going on. The producers have set us up with some Halloween themed challenges, so let's see how we get on.
Halloween special live show.
Yes, it's going to be a big one today, Amy. We've got loads of challenges in store, all based around the Halloween theme.
Yeah, we're getting a bit spooky today. We've got some challenges set by the producers that we actually don't know what they are yet.
Not a clue.
So we'll be doing that a little bit later. But first, I believe we've got a little bit of news for you, a bit of an update around the world.
Yeah, the news doesn't just revolve around in Leeds, so let's go and find out in a few minutes what's going on around the rest of the world on this Halloween day.
Welcome to the Essential 60. In the news this week, Leeds has been named as the third worst city for air pollution in the UK. If there are no changes in air quality, the city will start receiving fines by 2020. In 2017, as many as 700 people have died due to the effects of air pollution. Chancellor of Exchequer Philip Hammond has received the government's budget for the next year, claiming an end to austerity, but the budget has been a bit of a gamble by the Institute for Financial Studies. Far-right politician Jair Bolsonaro has won Brazilian's presidential election, beating rival Fernando Haddad by 55% share of the vote. 11 people have been killed in a terrorist attack in Pittsburgh in America. White nationalist Robert Bowers has been charged with murder, and the owner of Leicester City's football club and 4 others were killed in a tragic accident on Saturday. In sport, Lewis Hamilton has clinched a 5th Formula 1 title as Max Verstappen wins the Mexican Grand Prix. That's all we have this week. If it's happening in and around the Union, it's essential.
So that was our update from the Essential 60. So do you want to tell me a bit about what we actually got some friends up to with Halloween this week?
Yeah, so our challenges didn't really start today, Amy. So 2 days ago, we got some friends and we challenged them, called Alice and Caris, and we challenged them to some fun tasks. Let's watch and find out what we got up to. So with 2 days until the Halloween special live show, Amy, we got a lot to look forward to, haven't we?
We have. It's going to be full of challenges, games, very fun, very spooky, may I say.
Exactly. I'm shaking already.
I'm shaking because it's very cold.
It's freezing. So here we have our 2 team members. My team member is Alice.
And I have the beautiful Caris.
And
Bonjour.
we don't know what we've got in store for each other over the next 2 days, but we're looking forward to it.
Can we get your biggest fear, actually? Would you care to enlighten us?
Yeah, so I feel like it's a bit generic and it's ridiculous because I actually live on a farm, but I am terrified of rats. Like, I just can't deal. They are the most vile creatures I've ever seen. I hate them, their tails, everything. I can't cope.
Do you have a problem with hamsters?
I'm not really mad about them. Like hamsters, mice, all that kind of stuff.
So rodents, you don't like rodents?
Yeah, but rats are the worst. They're like they're like Darth Vader of rodents. They're nasty.
That's fair.
And Alice, out of all the things in the world, what is your biggest fear?
I've got to say the dark. I don't know why. Ever since I was like a little kid, I don't like the dark. If it's pitch black, I can't do anything.
Yeah.
I'm stuck.
You just can't see.
Can't see.
Ooh. We've got an envelope.
The moments of truth.
This is your challenge, ladies.
Do the big reveal, Amy.
See.
As Halloween, yes, thank you. As Halloween is all about dressing up, we challenge you to follow this year's trend of placing the word sexy in front of your biggest fear to determine your Halloween costume.
Interesting.
Somehow I've been tasked to look like a sexy rat.
Hey, do you have any like black gloves or a mask or anything I can wear for this sexy dark?
I've got £7, but I do very luckily have my own fancy dress box.
It's very confusing as to like what's sexy versus like what's dark, I guess. So it's like, do I wear a crop top? Or do I wear something with long sleeves?
There we go, ta-da. Those are my accessories. Alice Roscoe, watch out.
So what did you think after reading the brief to your challenge? What were your ideas?
Yeah, sexy dark is a bit vague, so I kind of was just like, well, I can probably just get like a big cloak and then
I
Good
just thought that
idea.
was quite a
Simple.
good one.
Yeah.
You know, you could wear a nice like dark coloured dress, some dark shoes. There's a lot to work with
Simple
there.
but effective,
I
isn't
must
it?
say,
You
I'm
know?
disappointed you didn't dye your hair black for the occasion.
Yeah. Oh, we've got this one in the
No commitment, Alice. Come on.
0 commitment, so my team, I am sure, will win.
dream team over here. Wait till you see what.
Exactly.
I'm very excited to see what you've brought. So in a little bit, we're going to see what you two have managed to cobble together.
So that was that. But what are we going to do now, Amy?
Well, we're going to do a little bit of apple bobbing, very seasonal, very festive, but it's actually going to determine which challenges we complete in what order. So if we can have our stagehand bring on the apples.
Forth the apples. Thank you very much.
So what we're going to do, we're going to do a little bit of rock, paper, scissors to see who bobs first. So are you ready for this?
Yeah,
Okay.
so how are we doing it? Rock, paper, and then...
Rock, paper, scissors, and then
show.
bang.
Then show, okay. No worries. Ready?
I said bang and I was like, no.
Rock, paper, scissors. Ah, my stone beats
Take it
your
away.
scissors.
Take
Does,
it away.
does that mean I'm going?
Yes, that means you're
Okay.
going and you get to choose our first task.
Here we
while
go,
we're
here we
selecting
go.
an apple. You just slurped some of the water up.
Number 2.
Number 2! Let's find out what that is. I think towel boy. Do we have a towel boy?
Thank you very much, towel boy.
So we've got task 2 here in our lovely little envelope.
Let's
find out.
have a look what it is.
So, the ghosts of LSTV past have stolen the titles of your favourite. Not quite sure what it means.
No, it's some sort of quiz fill in the blanks, I'm guessing.
Oh, yes, that sounds about right. A bit of a Halloween quiz. I do love a quiz. I love a pub quiz.
So do I. I love a good quiz. So what we're going into now is Halloween around the world. Let's see what people do to celebrate everywhere else in the world.
All around the world, there are many festivals like Halloween, and plenty of different Halloween celebrations. Halloween actually developed from Samhain, which is still celebrated today in Ireland and Scotland. Celebrations include traditional food, bonfires, and games. Meanwhile, the Chinese version of Halloween is celebrated in late summer and is called Heng Chi-Hei, also known as the Lantern Festival, or, as I like to call it, the Hungry Ghost Festival. Locals offer food and water to the spirits of their ancestors and light up bonfires, paper boats, and lanterns. Celebrations also include parades and concerts. Elsewhere, the city of Kawasaki in Japan celebrates with a giant Halloween parade. Nearly 4,000 costume participants take part each year. Down south in the Philippines, Halloween competes with Pagangaluluwa. During this holiday, children go from house to house and sing in exchange for treats. In nearby Cambodia, locals celebrate Chum Ben. They honor their dead ancestors by offering baskets of flowers in temples. The festival also includes feasts and buffalo races. In India, locals celebrate a 16-day Hindu festival known as Pitru Paksa. The festival involves the ritual of Shraddha and offering food to the dead. Outside of Asia, All Saints' Day is celebrated all around the world and has different names in different countries, including Toussaint in France, Ognissanti in Italy, and Allerheiligen in Germany. Dead saints and relatives are remembered, and celebrations include going to church and visiting graveyards. In Spain and Latin America, they celebrate Dia de Muertos, or Day of the Dead. Families set up altars called ofrendas for their dead relatives and offer them their favorite foods. Day, of course, is also commonly associated with parades and parties. How do you celebrate Halloween? Let us know. We'd like to hear from you.
So we've got George, if you'd care to come and join us.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Halloween going so far?
Well, we're having a great Halloween, I think, so far.
I'm quite scared at the moment, George. I don't know what's coming up.
Oh. It'll be fine. So I've just got a short little quiz ready to go.
Have this one, it works better.
Okay, thank you. So I've just got a short quiz. So we'll get straight into it. I want you to guess who this character is.
Oh,
First
ding
joke.
ding.
Oh, I got out.
I ding dinged. It's Jigsaw.
Let's find out. That is correct. So, well done, Amy. 1 point to Amy.
1 point to
Now,
Amy.
Joe,
Now it's
you
my
guess.
question.
Yeah, now this one's for you.
Oh,
we'll
God.
take it in turns, yeah.
Why does Amy get the easy ones? I don't know who that is.
This? Come on.
It's
a classic.
Oh, I don't know. The three ugly sisters. What's the one with?
No.
I don't know.
I mean, I
Take
think.
it.
Steal? Can I go for a
Yeah,
steal?
you can go for a steal.
This is from the film Hocus Pocus, I believe.
That's correct.
Oh!
That's 2 points to Amy now.
2 points. How does it
Now-
feel to be losing this badly?
It feels really, really bad.
Feels good, man.
I'm really competitive, so
Right.
bring it on.
This one's back to Amy now. This is two characters merged together. I want you to guess who that is.
That is Freddy from Halloween, and also the one from The Nightmare on Elm Street. What's he called?
That is Freddy.
That is Freddy. Then who's the one from Halloween? I thought he was also Freddy. Michael.
Full name, please.
I didn't know he had a full name.
He does have a full name.
I thought he was just Michael. Okay, so we've got Freddy from Halloween, and then Michael Fassbender.
That is. I'm sorry, but let's see the correct answer. That's Freddy.
Michael Myers.
Michael Myers.
Oh my.
What?
Not Mike Myers.
I thought that no, genuinely, the whole time anyone's ever mentioned this, I thought Mike Myers was an actor in it because they were calling him Michael Myers.
So I'll give you half a point.
Half a point. Okay.
Right, next one.
I've got some catching up to do.
I want you to guess who these two people are.
Oh gosh, is that it? The face of it and
It's a movie. I want you to guess the name.
it's what? It's a movie.
It's the movie. I want you to guess.
The clown. It's the clown. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. And then is it the person behind it somebody from Harry Potter?
Can I get my other half point to make a full point?
I'm sorry, but we're gonna have to pass this on.
That's Pennywise.
Correct. And who can you get the other character?
He's not the guy off Scream, is he? He's not got a name. He's just the Scream. Isn't he just the Scream?
Well, let's find out what the answer is. It is.
Oh, he's Ghostface. Okay, but Pennywise, that gives me another half point.
So you're on 4 points.
I've been. We've got 3 points to me, and how many to? And
Joe is still
zero.
on.
Ooh.
I'll win. Watch this.
He can bring this back.
Big comeback is on.
Right, I
Here we
want
go.
you to guess. This one's for you, isn't it?
Yes.
Amy? Right, guess that movie.
That is The Shining, and that's Johnny. Here's Johnny.
Shining, so it's 4 points.
4 points.
Now, Joe, you really need to come back now.
I'm really surprised actually because I'm a film student, so I really should know all these films. But
I meant to know nothing.
well, you know, I'll come
We'll
back.
bring it back.
Here we go.
Right.
This is Insidious.
Let's find out. That's correct.
There we go.
Finally, 1 point.
1 point. I'm on.
You've made a start.
Here we
at
There we
least.
go.
Right, next one for Amy.
Oh. Oh. I'm looking at all the names of like the actors and stuff, and I'm still not.
Just that is pure cheese.
Well, no, because you blacked out the important ones, and I also. Well, it's a house, and it's got one person in it, and then some kind of. It's no. If you know this,
Coming in for the steal.
I think I might go for the steal. Did Amy say it before? Is it Nightmare on Elm Street?
Is that your final answer?
I mean, it's the only one I know, so yeah, go on.
Right, Nightmare on Elm Street. Incorrect.
Fright Night.
Fright Night.
Ooh.
See, that,
No.
I thought that was quite
No.
a tricky one, to be fair.
That is a tricky one, yeah.
Now, next one.
This is. I've got to be careful here. This is the Nightmare Before Christmas, isn't it? Is it?
Yeah, correct.
There we go.
There we go. Another
I'm off.
point.
Is it? Mine is. Have you seen the Polar Express? That's a classic. Anyway,
Oh, it is
wrong festive season.
Let's get the next one in. This is the final one, by the way.
This is Scary Movie.
Extra point for which scary movie, please?
I think it's one of the more recent ones, because I don't recognise either of these guys. We'll say Scary Movie 3.
Scary movie 3. Let's find out. And that's correct. Got it there, so you're...
I'm impressed with myself. Yes,
Yeah.
I've done quite well.
So, first challenge goes to Amy.
Yes, with a whole 6
So,
points,
so
I
round of
believe,
applause for Amy.
and a 2 to Joe. A round of applause for Joe, I say.
Yeah. We're getting couple of points in at least. Yeah.
Okay, so after that utter defeat, we're going to catch up with Coral, who's going to tell us what you might have missed over the past 2 weeks here at LSTV. And then, should we bob for another apple now? Just for our challenge afterwards.
Why not? Let's do it.
Before we catch up with Coral, just in the meantime,
Bring the apples.
Many thanks.
Thank you, Appleman. So, as I started the bobbing, Amy, it's over to you. Here she goes. Do you want me to hold your hair? I don't know. I tried to help. You're up for the stalk.
Number 3.
Number 3. Should we read out the task? Let's read out the task. Your face is much less wet than mine was. I'm really disappointed.
Your face was so wet.
I know.
Right, time to put your pumpkin carving skills to the test and light the way for the dark Halloween evening ahead.
That's very ambiguous. I don't even...
It says your pumpkin carving skills.
Pumpkin... Oh, I misheard. Pumpkin carving skills.
Something tells me we might be carving pumpkins.
Something. Just a little thing. But before that, we're going to go and see what you might have missed on LSTV from the past 2 weeks.
Over the past 2 weeks, we've posted loads of videos that you might have missed, so here's a quick summary. First up this week, our short film competition winner. Over the past 2 weeks, we challenged our budding filmmakers at LSTV to get into groups of 5 and make a short film. The winner we chose was a horror film called A Quiet Night In. On a Leeds University Open Day, we challenged prospective students to see whether they knew the end to Disney lyrics. We had some real vocal talent, although none of them really seemed to know any of the words. Our sideline team went down and talked to Futsal Society to find out what the fuck is futsal. We don't know. In this week's essential question, we asked whether celebrities should also be political activists. And finally, our resident Australian Stephen went around campus to see how many students recognised and understood Australian slang.
So after my tragic display in the last task, we're now onto some pumpkin carving. I'm in my element here, Amy.
Are you very artsy?
I am quite artsy. I'm going to bring out the big guns for this challenge, I think.
Speaking of bringing out the big guns, I believe we have someone to assist us with this. Welcome, Jasmine.
Come in, Jasmine.
Hi guys. Hi. So, luckily for you, I've done the dirty work, scooped out all the pumpkins for you.
Thank you very much.
So now you have 2 minutes to carve the pumpkins. You've got to carve the best design you can.
Okay.
No pens, straight in there.
Straight in, straight out.
We're going to time you, yep. And I get to be the judge of who's got the best pumpkin at the end of the 2 minutes.
Okay, interesting. Rapid fire carving here.
Okay, lovely. I will be timing you. Oh,
got a timer over
okay,
there.
Got a timer.
We're all ready.
Okay.
We're all ready.
Are you guys ready? Okay.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah, you got knives ready.
I'm like under there.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Tough pumpkin.
Here we go. One eye's out. Bish bash bosh.
See, I've not quite got that far yet. There we go.
Rapid fire, Amy. Come on.
See, I carved a mango the other day and it was considerably easier than this.
Carved a mango? I carved a watermelon.
Oh, that must have been fun. That's quite big, get a big old face on that.
God.
So can't you get a second eye out and pop out? Nice.
I've gone for long nose slits.
Yeah, love that. Someone's gonna get
this. I know we are kind of flailing our knives around. No sense in that.
Safety doesn't exist. So, tell me what you're working on right now.
What am I working on right now? So, I've done the 2 eyes. I might chuck in a few eyebrows.
Eyebrows?
Yeah.
Style. That's the best style for anything.
I'm kind of styling it on mine, I think.
Okay, so you've got quite shapely eyebrows, I'd say.
That's what I've heard from people in the past. So it's kind of like a self-portrait.
Okay.
That's what I'm going for.
See, I'm going for just a nice, pleasant man.
Oh gosh.
Who were you?
Pleasant man.
A pleasant man who you'd see in someone's window and you go, yeah, I'd go trick-or-treating there. I trust this person. Oh no. Right, let's pop this mouth out. Thank you. Thank you.
Mike's got such a cheeky smirk on him.
Oh, mine looks happy.
I'm going for the monobrow.
I'm going to give him a little, like, Animal Crossing nose, like,
Easy.
Watch me, like, slice my own hand off live on LSTV.
8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year!
Done.
Okay, time's up, guys.
I mean, his nose is just in his face. Thank you. Thank you.
Wonderful. Right, so
Let's put his hat. I'm putting his hat on.
That's not his hat, that's his head.
It's on the wrong way.
okay, let's see what you've got. Right, do you want to just do a brief explanation, thought process?
So basically, what I've gone for, I've characterised it around myself. He's got a little bit of a cheeky grin, big Disney eyes, really handsome, and a big fat monobrow. So that's what I've gone for. That's the style I was going for.
I like it.
See, I think you did the monobrow just because you're not skilled enough to fashion 2 separate eyebrows. Man down.
2 separate. We only have 2 minutes, Amy.
And in those 2 minutes, I created the most pleasant man you've ever seen in your life. Look at his happy smile. He may have spiky teeth, but just such a goofy grin. You trust him.
It does actually look quite cute.
And look at his... See, yours has got angry eyes because of the way you've put your triangles. I put mine the other way, so they look happy.
Okay, right, so now I've got to make a decision. Right, I mean, you're both... This is just some emotional...
Just look at my... This is my son.
Cheeky grin.
Yeah,
That's not a cheeky grin.
Okay, it's a difficult one.
That's a murderer's grin.
It's a difficult one, but I'm going to pick... I love Amy's, but Joe's, the monobrow, it's so
Thank you
interesting.
very much.
There we
Thank you
go.
very much.
Okay, and we're going to go into a little montage of some other people. Oh, no. No, we're going to do
We keep thinking that we're doing things, and then we're absolutely not doing
We're
things.
just getting too excited.
I am getting very excited about this whole process. So we are in fact going to decide our next challenge. So Joe is going to bob for some more apples.
Oh, it's again, is it?
Yes, it is. We've revolved back to you.
Lovely jubbly.
I feel like I should hold that.
Hold the mic.
Yeah. 2 microphones, Amy is what they call me.
Straight in again?
Straight in.
Straight in like before.
I hope the microphone picked up his slurping. On the microphone, boys.
Right, I've gone for number 4.
Number 4. Let's find out what that is.
Towel band.
Do you want to take one of your microphones?
Oh, yes.
Trick or treat time. Your costume's nearly complete. Add your finishing touches by painting a mask, but here's the trick. No hands allowed.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Exciting. Well, to be honest, we both practiced our no-hand skills by apple bobbing, so this should be okay.
So whilst we get all prepared for that, we're going to have a little bit of a pumpkin carving video for you, which is probably a little better than what we've just done.
Should we have our first ever murder on live TV, even if it's not live? Go, are you ready?
Yeah?
It almost fell off. It's not. Wait. This is not a pumpkin!
Oh. What's under this?
Oh.
It's
pomegranate.
Pomegranate, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
Glad you know.
What were you going to say?
Big onion.
Oh shit. Well, that just ruins my day.
Is that a
I thought we were carving pumpkins.
It's like a yellow oval pumpkin.
Oh god. There's a melon. It's a melon! A dragon egg was like a thing. Dragons existed. Do you know what I mean? It's really mythical.
Yeah.
Nope. Do you want me to hold?
Nope, yeah.
Can we eat this? Nice.
There we go. Oh, that tasted good.
Beautiful.
That's the nicest piece of face I've eaten. I don't need to.
Oh. That went so deep then.
What?
Oh, cut a little part of the skin off.
Oh my god, yeah, make like a fringe, right? You go for fringe, you make a fringe, and I'll have a go with the eyes.
So I think if we do it there, it will just collapse in itself.
Unless we do a cyclops.
This is just gonna end in like. This is gonna end badly.
It looks like it's gonna collapse.
You know what? I said from the start this could happen because
I'm gonna put Di's
I'm not an
far away.
architect. That looks sick. I'm not an arty person.
I mean, my dad's an architect, so I should be good at something to do with art.
Oh my god, careful, you're holding the knife so close to the blade. You're gonna cut yourself.
Oh my god, I'm already bleeding! Oh no, it's a pen, it's fine.
Right. Ah, I cut myself.
It's very therapeutic.
What, stabbing something?
Yeah.
And then you get to make soup from it. This is.
You make soup from it?
Yeah,
Dude, you're like proper Halloween. I'm just there for the like.
I'm proper Halloween.
You see YouTube videos where they take it all out, then they put something fun inside it.
Like vodka. I like pretending that I've seen ghosts when I was little.
Oh, just lying bitch then.
It's a bit wet, isn't it?
Very.
Very
Okay, so
wet.
like she's got your nose. Okay.
Moment of truth. Is that working?
I'm so stressed just watching.
Yes.
Think of something punny.
Shelley
Shelley.
Jones. Shit.
No, she doesn't.
No.
Perfect. There we go.
So that was the pumpkin carving VT. I think they did a bit better than us, don't you think?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people did a lot better than you, Joe.
But to be honest, I think we did really well considering we only had 2 minutes.
I think I did really well.
Exactly. So I'd like to introduce Calypso to talk us through our task 4. Over to you.
Scared and delighted to be here, Joe. So essentially, these lot are going to paint us some masks with no use of their hands whatsoever. So I think they're fairly limited, to be honest, to your mouths.
I mean, we've got
Unless, I don't know, can you shove one up your nostril, Joe?
I mean, I can try. It wouldn't be very sexy though.
Woo! It's good luck for Joe.
Damn.
So are we getting this timed as well? 2 minutes, shall we say?
It's
I
very
think so.
quick fire. Very quick fire.
Well, you know, Joe, we don't want to watch you just doing for like
That is
longer
true.
than 2
That is
minutes.
true. It's not very entertaining.
It's only sexy for 1.5.
I mean, well, we have got a very limited colour range. We've got green, black, and red.
You know,
so
primary Halloween colours,
Exact-
except missing
no
orange.
I mean, orange is... No, I'm not going to criticise anyone.
No purple either.
no purple.
Do you know what? We're not judging. So if we've got the timer ready, I'm getting the thumbs up. I think we'll say ready, set, cook. Joe, no using your hands. Come on. I'm really not sure what I'm meant to be judging these off. Like, are they going to be scary? Like, is it just colour? But, you know, oh, Joe's going for some red. Because that's the colour of blood and, you know, all horror things. This commentating thing on quite... Oh, you're right there, Amy. You're practicing your moves. Try doing the alphabet. A. It's as if like a cat had a pen. It's like what they say about monkeys, isn't it? Eventually you'll get Shakespeare. So eventually with this lot we'll get Picasso, if you think about it. Come on, Joe.
I'll talk you through
What was that? It's very rude to talk with your mouth full, Joe.
Oh. Oh no!
1 minute. Come on, guys, you've done barely anything. I've been more scared petting a bunny rabbit. You can make brown. Red and green is brown. I forgot about that, actually. You can mix colours and get more colours. We've actually not been limited like I thought. Oh. Lipstick. See, Amy's actually given a makeover. Which is kind when you think about it. Because skeletons rarely get those opportunities in life. Come on. Joe, those eyebrows are not on fleek. Amy's not spent the time plucking them into the right shape. It's awful. It's awful. No. No, come on, Joe. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, he's using his hands. Disqualification. Amy, I would be outraged if I were you. That's definitely cheating.
I am outraged.
Why?
You give me that.
Doesn't deserve a
Since
mic.
he doesn't take this seriously.
I'm trying to
Okay.
win. I'm trying to.
Dude,
Anarchy on set
it
here, people.
happens. It happens.
You
So,
started the war, Amy.
all right, I have
us
to
some
allow.
rosy
Oh,
cheeks.
oh, that was so
Oh,
cold.
she could look like Jigsaw.
Oh.
Right, Amy, would you like to show the camera?
Right.
what you-
First of all,
would you like to
I will
explain?
introduce to you. I've
Have they
named
got a
him
name?
Roberto.
Oh. Hello.
He has. Do you remember when Instagram did that trend that was like wavy eyebrows? That's what he's going for.
I'm hiding mine with my fringe actually because I've still not gotten over the trend.
Well, look at how nice they are. And he's also got a nice little curly mustache and some red lips and some pupils in his big eyes. Just red as well because he's feeling Halloween. They're contacts. Usually he's got blue eyes.
I think if we're going to judge this, we shall note that Amy's got some very delicate lines. You know, she's really been able to control the paintbrush. Ooh.
However,
Mine.
Oh,
You wait.
let's see. Come on, Joe.
So
when you're ready.
So my Welsh heritage
Oh,
brought
here we
me
go.
to this design here. I've gone for David the Welsh skull. So he's got the Welsh flag there. See the very intricate Welsh dragon there. Using.
Oh my gosh! Don't you pointed it out.
Here's the. No, it wasn't an accident. See, there's the head, there's the legs, there's the wings, there's the tail. David the Welsh skull.
I'm not gonna lie, I have thought this was just a blob this entire time.
not
I
just a
didn't think
blob.
he was trying to do anything.
Now
It's
I've
just
told you.
that-
I'm Picasso.
Picasso. I'm stand corrected. Picasso can be achieved by monkeys.
And then monkeys.
Well,
It's
now you're
kicking off
making
here,
the
it's kicking
noises.
off. And then obviously the red eyes and the green eyebrows. So that is David the Welsh skull.
While I am very impressed with the dragon, I did see you use your fingers. You did.
Only to do the bit
while,
at the end.
While the clock was still going.
I was picking it out of
Audience,
my
what do you
mouth.
think? Is that acceptable or?
Oh.
Don't worry, boos are just applauses by ghosts. Do you know what? I think I am going to have to go with Amy on this one. Solidarity.
Controversial. I didn't cheat. I was picking it out of my mouth.
Everyone knows that this is.
And everyone loves a Roberto.
Everyone loves Roberto.
Tell you what, you're all racists. Racists. Welsh. That should have won. I should have won.
Let's all take a deep breath.
I'm just.
If
Let's
you
bob some
agree
more.
with Joe, go to our
That's
Twitter.
You know, let's get rid of these. They're causing us to be apart.
I would chuck the paint.
But there's paint on it, and I mean, I could chuck mine because there was so little paint because it's so well controlled. I've got one hand. You'll need to pick that up. And I believe it's actually my turn.
Now it is your turn, Amy. But last time. You didn't really get your head in the water. I think we can all agree on
Hey,
that.
and you've got some paint on your face, so what better to wash it off with?
Exactly. So I think as this might be your last apple bobbing, you've got to have full submersion underneath the water. I think. Do we all agree? Do we all agree?
I think we do, definitely.
So good luck. Amy. Amy.
I almost thought you were gonna
fully
pull
underneath.
their head down.
Fully underneath.
Take a deep breath. Do you want me to hold your hair and you can hold your nose?
You got to bite it.
To be fair, I think
Get
she
us-
might just be like, this is quite tall.
No. No, you can't go for
No,
stalk. You can't go
I
for
think
stalk.
if she doesn't break the skin of the apple,
That's it. They're the rules to apple bopping. You got to go all the way. Here
we'll
we go.
stay here till you get it.
Do it for LSTV.
Come on, gal. She's drunk more water than apple at this point.
So go to the bottom and get it.
Come on, Amy.
I'm gonna move it over so I can actually reach it.
You can't move an apple, right? Come on, Amy.
I can't reach
Right,
it.
I think the table moves in her defence. I'm gonna lock it. Ready?
Okay, stay there.
Come on, Amy. She's drinking the water, actually.
This to work.
I can hear her going. Ooh, your face paint smudged.
Okay, I
Looks like
think
she's crying blood.
I think we'll accept your methods of just going for the stalk.
Can't just pick it up every time I try.
As long as you just dunk your head in for.
Just dunk your head in, go for the stalk.
What, you want my whole face in?
Of course we do.
Okay. And it is.
What number is that?
5.
Number 5. So.
Towel man's the scariest thing we've got on the show today, let's be honest.
My eyebrows come off.
Not quite, you're fine, you're fine. So, let's take a trip to the land of the undead.
Ooh.
The mummies have escaped. Wrap them up and send them back to the grave. The better they're wrapped, the longer they'll stay.
Ooh,
interesting.
Okay. I was trying to swing that over my shoulder. It didn't really
So I
work.
think this entails a lot of toilet roll and a lot of wrapping.
Yeah,
Sounds
I'm up for
fun.
it. I'm up for it.
We're on set of the Blair Witch Project.
We're gonna die in
We're
about
gonna
5
be killed,
minutes.
and you're gonna watch.
Hello and welcome to Drunk Ghost Story, 10 ghost stories, and we're in Cole's basement. I'm very scared.
Why was my ghost story in scaryforkids.com?
Yeah, mine too, actually. There was an inn in London. It's called the Jamaica Inn. It's not in Jamaica. It was in London. It's the key to the story. And there was a man. He had a pint, you know. He was like, a cheeky lad. And then he put his pint down, and then he left. Wow. And that was the last that they saw of that man ever. I hope that's not the end. Maybe. Well.
2 little boys who are left at home alone at night in an old house because I guess their parents are super irresponsible. Suddenly a cold white hand goes and grasps his wrist and he's like, and suddenly wardrobe doors close, never seen again. Spooky. Don't go in wardrobes.
And then people could hear general spooks and such.
There was not a cornfield. There was just a big field in Hypeport Park.
You can tell that I didn't really read my story very much.
He had his lecture notes on the front seat and some booze too, because he's got to get through the day. Got to get through the day, guys. Oh, I know. And suddenly he sees a woman dressed as a traffic cone. She looks in need. Oh, here's your stop. Oh my God, there's no one there. He's #shooketh. Shooketh. Oh my God. And she's like, what? There's just a traffic cone there. Just a traffic cone.
So he's picked up a traffic cone.
He has.
They have to check across the train tracks.
Oh shit.
They find the legs of the mother. They find nothing else.
Ooh.
Only the legs. And
That'd be a dingo.
A dingo?
Dingo did that.
And they say, don't go out after 6 p.m. or else the lady with no legs, she's gonna get you. She's known as the click clack. I'm just thinking click clack snick snack.
Boom boom skit.
So she drags herself along.
You think she'd be easy to outrun then?
Yeah, you think she's easy to run. She gets told by her mum to go get 3 cartons of milk.
Focus more on the milk.
Yes, the milk is the true story. Why am I holding your phone?
Because you were going to do the spooky scary like that, but you fucked it.
So she gets to the front door, she's pounding on the door, she's like, Mum, wake me up! The mum is asleep.
Fucking
the mum's
shit.
an alcoholic, apparently. Who the hell goes to sleep at 6 p.m? And the girl was never seen again.
Oh!
There was a young girl who was in need of a job and was able to find work as a babysitter for a couple who lived in a large, isolated
I think I know
house.
this one.
Oh yeah, you do. She picked up the receiver and heard hysterical laughter from the other end of the line. Then the same voice asked, "Why haven't you checked on the children?"
This is definitely a prank call.
She's only being paid minimum wage, she doesn't care about them.
Okay. Fuck the children, who cares?
Screw those kids. They can look after themselves. They're probably like 2. It's fine. She screamed, again leaving the children, and ran out into the street. The police searched the house and found the 2 children upstairs. Also, they said 3 children at the beginning of the story.
Mm-hmm.
So
not holes.
He just killed one, it was fine. So he's got 2.
No one ever cares about the middle child, it's fine. Just have the youngest and the oldest.
I'm the middle child!
Does anyone really need 3 whole children?
No, you don't. That's why you have more than one, just in case.
In case one of them gets killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the build of the door was nice, but they look at the face and go, ugh, what? Ugh. An older man would come and look at the door and be like, my god, that's an ugly dog, because it's 1800s, they so like in the shape. The next day he'd find himself, going through depression and just psychologically being ill. And if we were to go visit that door today, you'd find hundreds of apology letters.
If you don't take her, if you ignore her, you pass her, there's the turn, there's the bend, and you don't take him well, and you die. And she's hitchhiking. she's just hitchhiking. If you take her, she will save your life. She will say, "Be careful, there's a turn, there's a bend." And then she will disappear.
Oh, I'd be so dead because I'd be like, bitch, I'm not talking to you on the fucking side of the road.
I just get turned on by the red balloons, Callum.
No wants to fuck but it from 5 children in it.
No! I want to fuck it the clown!
Oh my god, the guy! Bill Skarsgård!
Bill Skarsgård! I was looking at it.
Ceiling is too low! You need a lesson! And this has been
Ghost Stories with Callum and Joe.
Callum and Joe.
Cheers.
I've got nothing in there. Oh, he picks up this woman.
I can see it in Coral's eyes. This is not going to make the edit.
Garbage, it should!
So we are back with our presenters for our next challenge. They have 2 minutes and 2 roles each to mummify myself and Caroline here to their best ability.
At the end of 2 minutes, I think we're going to have an audience cheer for the most excessively pleasing mummy. So, get rapping.
Ready when the timer is ready.
Yeah, should we get
All right.
I'll take these.
I don't know if you... Teamwork, dreamwork.
Oh, yeah, you
Yeah, okay. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1, just go.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
No.
I don't want to cover your whole face.
Okay,
no one do it.
All right, you stay there. I've got it.
Oh, Jesus. You've not got it.
Hold that in your mouth.
Hold that in. There's a joke there somewhere. Oh, dear.
Oh, Amy, I've got the tactics here.
I've got a tactic.
Oh, no, I broke my roll. Okay, step forward. I'll probably hit the tactic. Oh, no. Roll again. I need to win.
Too powerful.
My body's too powerful. Hold that there.
By the way, Joe. Oh, no. Okay. My mouth. Can I breathe?
And then we go over here. Lovely.
Right, hold.
Okay, hold
I think
Hold
you can start
that.
holding it and put your arm down.
Oh yeah, you've got it.
It's so delicate.
Undo the arm again.
Over.
Getting dizzy.
1 minute.
Oh no!
Okay.
Okay, just go. No.
Let's do a bit.
Just
I'm going to go for the more.
Just go
more
for
coverage.
the. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Just go around the whole body, no?
Oh!
Full body coverage.
Just keep going, keep going.
I'm going to give you a hug.
This is shocking.
Oh, this is nice.
We're bonding.
This is not working.
She looks way better than I do.
see.
I won't even see
The
myself.
skill.
30 seconds.
Get a load of this.
I don't even need a Halloween costume.
I know, I'm going out.
I'll come to your house tonight and wrap you up again.
Cleopatra would be down.
Oh no! That's okay, we can bring this back. We're going in for another hug.
Just tuck it into my pocket.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm under stress, I'm under pressure.
You mean you?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And now,
Okay.
you just stay
then
very,
go.
very still.
Don't move. Well, this was successful.
For one of us, it was.
Well, obviously, yeah.
Well,
Am I not the winner?
woo!
We haven't actually found out yet, but I think we all in our hearts.
But can I just say that's the toilet roll that I
It was a
didn't
hat.
use. Can I just say something though?
Yes.
As much as yours is very neat and tidy, who inspired your methods?
But who executed your own methods better than you did? And isn't that more painful?
That's true.
Should we have a bit of a judgment? I mean, I think it's about time we find out for sure who is the better mummy. So we've got Mummy A over here. Can we get a cheer for Mummy A?
That's really bad about
Can we have a cheer for Mummy B? That's the sound of success. You wouldn't recognise it. Sorry, that was so mean.
This is just bullying. This is all this is.
So, looks like my mummy won. Would you care to say a word?
I'm really proud. I'd like to thank my family. Thank you for releasing me.
What are your thoughts on the tragic defeat?
It was your fault.
Well, so we've got our final apple, which we're going to make you bob anyway because it'll be funny. Yes. No, it's traumatising when I bob. Thank you, good sir.
So I'm being bullied and I'm being made.
Yeah, but we've got all this toilet paper to dry you with.
That is so true.
So do you want to go in for it?
Get the slug.
Come on, go for it.
Sorry. Here we go. What did we go for? There's no number.
Number one, which is the last one left. So we'll find out what that is.
Let's have a read.
Thank you, good sir. Under the supervision of our resident mad scientist, you'll be concocting your very own disgusting slime. Whoever's is the most sticky, splodgy, and spooky will be victorious.
Hang on, sticky, splodgy, and spooky.
Those are your criteria.
That's the brief.
Hello, and welcome to this spooky basement.
We're gonna tell some horror stories tonight.
Horror stories?
Oh my god. Every day. No one ever commits to the second bar. Thank you.
Yeah, because it's pink gin, so it's better.
Yeah, thanks for that.
It'd be absolutely terrifying. Be prepared to like shit yourself.
I'm just crying. My mother, who would later be diagnosed with schizophrenia. Moved. They moved out.
Obviously.
Yeah. Oh, but not before they were assaulted by students.
It smells like a chapel I've been to. So.
I'm of course the young pretty witch. You can be the old hag, and we're just waiting for the As their mother was leaving, they told her children not to open the door upon any circumstances. Word for word. He heard her open the lock on the front door. Then he heard silence. It was a Jehovah's Witness. But the boy and his sister did not pay attention to their mother's warnings. Then they showed a reporter live at the scene of the murder. The neighbour said to the boy, "Hey, that looks like your house."
Why did they get that like 2 seconds after she was killed?
One day she ended up getting caught. She got found. That's not good. And
From like the history of the past.
History of the past?
Yes.
Little Tommy was. Little Tommy.
You just lose your earrings and like, oh yeah, that was definitely the ghost. Like, I didn't misplace them. It was a ghost.
But then the call came. Fruity! The Fruity Friday spirits look down on Tommy. Tommy, why didn't you buy your Fruity Friday ticket? Buy your Fruity Friday ticket.
You don't have to pass your degree, you don't have to do anything, but buy your ticket!
It's the Otley run for LSTV, mate. Buy your Fruity Friday ticket. Where's his phone? So he calls one of his friends over. Oi! Anybody home? It's too loud, he has to mind me. Anybody home?
Hands are in a thing.
This is the story of Trevor and Will.
Are they gonna fuck each other?
They were very platonic. Unfortunately, for the story. And like he had like all his clothes were torn, he had like a beret on, had scissor hands.
Why has he got a beret?
Because he's fashionable. It gave him a sense of mystique. And so, they took him to the doctor, and the doctor gave him antibiotics, and he did fuck all.
He started to see visions, started to see people that weren't there. He looked out the window, he saw a woman, a Chinese woman.
Why specifically Chinese?
The woman looked at him.
Okay.
So he had actually seen the ghost of the woman who had died in the Japanese attack. And that's the end of the story.
Yeah, I was trying to laugh. I was going to laugh. I was going to be like, oh, that's so silly, but
I don't think I'm joking.
And his arm went down by the side of the bed again, and his dog licked his hand again. But everyone was fine, or so Dan thought. And what's your dog's name?
Dog.
And there was a note there that said, in English, so it was written by a human, not only dogs like to lick.
How does it know to make you feel there's a skeleton inside of you?
There's a skeleton inside of me?
Yes. Does that make you feel spooked?
Well, I did GCSE biology, so no.
No. Well, you should be spooked, because skeletons are very scary.
What is going on?
That also cannot get.
Seb, don't kink shame. That's not okay. If you want to lick people's hands consensually, you can.
The news anchor on TV was talking about a murder.
A murder.
A murder.
There has been a murder.
Oh
Scottish
no.
accent.
Changed. It wasn't Trevor anymore.
Wait, well.
It was a fucking thing.
And a bit more this time.
You get fucking pissed.
Don't say that ever again.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce
soir? Later.
Have a good night, everybody. Happy Halloween.
She's out.
It's just a little reminder about what Alice and Karis have been up to all afternoon. Amy, just give us a reminder of what their task was.
Their task was to create a sexy version of their greatest fear. So for Karis, that was rats, and for Alice, that was the dark.
Interesting brief. Let's go and have a look at how they're getting on. If you'd like to follow us round. Now, just to be sure, we have not seen the finished articles of these costumes, so let's have a look at them now. Alice, you're my team member, looking good.
Thank you.
And Amy.
I'll go and join my team member over here.
Come and join me.
I'm in the middle.
If you don't get too aroused.
Thank you, Karis, for that. So, what was the process like?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, there's not many things out there. I did look up sexy rats and just came up with a load of actual rats with like little bows on them, and I was like, yeah, that's not gonna work. So I brought the tutu just for effect, because, you know, everybody loves it.
It's very Halloween.
I mean, of course, yeah. And then I just kind of went for black and had like little ears.
Convenient ears that you already owned?
Yeah, the convenient ears that I did already own. Oh, and I've got a tail. Check it out.
I mean, it doesn't much look like a rat tail, but it's a tail nonetheless.
It's an effort though.
It's
And
effort.
I even painted my face.
Yes, we've got lovely face paint here. We've got the nose, the whiskers. What have you two got to say for yourselves?
Well, that was really good effort, Karis, but...
Say a bit more patronising, go on.
That was really good effort, but my teammate Alice, tell us about your costume.
Look at the cloak.
Just look at this.
She's got a cloak. She's got a tail.
Take us through it.
Got the
They've got rips in them.
I know.
Were you aware of this?
Yes, I did. Yes.
So,
yeah.
take us through the makeup on the face.
Oh, I just didn't know what to do, and then I was just like, well, it's the dark, isn't it? So just like, let's.
Well, that is your fear, the dark.
Yeah.
So, you know, you've hit the nail on the head there.
It looks good.
So, you know what? Competition.
I'm sorry, are those mouses?
I was about to say that.
Let's not be too salty, everyone.
What can I say?
Okay, so there may be mouse ears and your fishnets may be ripped, but what it really comes down to is what the audience think. So we're going to go for this. We're going to go for loudest cheer as the winner. Who thinks that the sexy rat is the best costume? Woo! Yeah! Okay, sexy darkness.
think that's a clear winner.
I hate to say it, but I think that is a clear winner. Congratulations, Alice.
The effort I went to, the tutor and everything.
Well, you've let both of us
If you were a
down,
sexy
audience.
mouse, I think you would have won. I think it's just the mousing. Thanks.
Yeah, you didn't really hit the brief there, Coach. You know, sexy rats, sexy
Because I mean,
mouse.
rats and mice are very different. Obviously.
Well, that's over. We've had our dreams crushed. We've had our costumes destroyed. So let's head back over. Guys,
Thank you very much, girls. Well done.
thank you, ladies.
Right, let's just head back round to see what our fate is. Let Amy come back.
I'm blocked.
She's through.
Hi, guys.
She's through.
I made it.
Right. Well, our final task of today.
You know what? Why don't you introduce yourself?
I am the resident scientist, and I'm going to be showing you how to make slime today.
Interesting.
Do you want me to hold the mic so you can walk us through a bit of slime?
It's like a Blue Peter demonstration, this, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is sort of what you're aiming for.
Look at that.
But you've got to make it Halloween themed.
Okay.
So first, you're going to get your nice corn flour, and you're going to add it, actually. Add your glue first into that, and then you're going to pick up your food colouring, and you can mix and match, go crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Go wild.
I mean, it is Halloween,
Exactly.
so you're going to have to. And then you have glitter, and word of advice, don't hold back on the glitter.
We wouldn't anyway.
You're going to need quite a lot.
So do we add the corn flour after we've done the glue and the colouring?
Yeah, you're going to need to give this lot a good mix, otherwise it's going to go horribly wrong for you.
Easy peasy.
And then
Looking
you're going to
forward
add the corn flour.
Okay.
But you need to just use your intuition. Like, use a bit of scientific processing.
Okay.
And like, just see what it turns out
See what happens, yeah.
Yeah.
Looking forward to it.
We're going to try our best and see how it goes, really.
So,
Shall I hold that?
yeah, why not? So we're looking for sticky, slimy, and slodgy. Slodgy?
Slodgy, perhaps?
Slodgy. We'll go for slodgy. So, have we got a time limit? We've got 2 minutes for this final task.
And I would give you a word of advice. Maybe use the gloves to mix, because your hands are going to get
Good
very
idea,
sticky.
Good idea.
I like that we get one glove each.
Hang on.
Well, we couldn't make it too easy for you, could we?
One hand. Well, that was mildly disturbing to watch.
Right.
I'll tuck this under my arm.
Yeah? Are we just going to go for it?
We going? We ready?
In 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Let's go.
Glue first, guys.
Have we got a swirly thing? Or is that
Like literally your hands.
Oh dear. Oh no, there's glue everywhere. Why are you just kneading the corn flour?
Well, I think the scientific method is definitely going to Amy right now.
I'm a scientist, actually. I love science. It was my best subject.
Oh, you've coloured yours already.
Well, that is how she told us to do it.
I know, I just forgot. I got too excited.
I think we're just going to go in reverse this side and the normal direction the other side.
Don't hold back on the glitter. So should I put this whole thing of glitter in? If I can look at it.
This is not good.
I can definitely see a little sort of theme going on over that side, and that's still a work in progress.
I can't get it. I just think of the die.
Oh no, we've only got 1 minute.
Yeah. Well, we have some glitter.
Thank you so much. I owe you my life. Well, I've got the glitter. Can you hear this?
Well, although we definitely have a good scientific method over on the left with Amy, I can definitely see some Halloween goriness going on over here with Joe.
I'm following the brief, Amy. Don't know about you.
So am I. I've just got purple in there. Yeah. You need to get on my level, and you can't because I've actually just used all the purple. So like.
I love how
Yikes.
I love how all the glitter and stuff is very Christmassy, festive colours. We've got no orange
red
for
is
Halloween.
the colour of blood. So like, get on my level.
Get on your level.
Get on my level.
Well,
Need to add my corn flour.
I think mine's doing really well so far.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think the Halloween themes are definitely starting to come together. Are you cheating now and using me?
No.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna be hard, guys.
I mean, is it going to be hard? Is it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
So, I think we definitely have the slime over with Amy there.
Yeah.
She's definitely got the hang of getting a slimy slime.
You might have the slime, but she doesn't have the colour. And,
Well,
and if you remember
you've
brief,
got
slodgy. That's slodgy.
This
Yeah.
is really slodgy. This is splodgy. This is squidgy. Yours is very.
Although you've
clumpy.
definitely got the brief Halloween, I'm afraid that Amy's definitely won the slime competition.
Oh yeah! Thank you.
Right, taking over.
Go for it.
Hello. Come over here. It's fine. It's all good. We've decided, a little bit off camera, that this wasn't intense enough.
Okay.
And I think if my scores are correct, that Joe is the big fat loser of this show.
I mean, if my maths is correct, I agree.
Yeah. And we did warn you to wear clothes that you didn't mind getting damaged. If you could take your jacket off, I'd really appreciate that. Who thinks Joe should get slimed?
No.
Oh, I think it does. And would you agree that Amy's is the best slime?
Yeah.
So I think
Amy should have the honours.
No, you're not.
I think Amy should have the honours. Amy.
Oh my god.
Amy.
Should I get a big handful of
Where are you putting it?
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling scared. Oh god, no! Where would I like it?
Where would you like it?
Let me get a nice little close up on Joe's panicked face.
And Amy's lovely slime. Give it a squeege. Ooh, that's squeeging.
I did not sign up for this. I did not.
Problem is that you did.
Oh, that's not a nice sound.
It's horrible. And this is going on you.
Who decided this? Who decided this? Was this you?
Said.
Was this you, Becky?
Right. So where would you got? It's got to happen. So where would you like it?
Oh god, just do it on my head. Just do it on my head.
Okay. Right. Everyone, get
May as
ready. Get the cameras in.
No! Oh god.
Rub it in a bit, Amy.
Don't rub it in, Becky. Don't rub it in. Put some glitter. Do you know what?
Would you like some glitter?
Chuck it. Chuck it.
But what would it be if we also added...
It's not going to come out.
That's not slime. This is why you lost.
Oh. Make a little tash. Okay.
So, Joe, how have you enjoyed your first time presenting a live show with LSTV?
No, do you know what? It's been really fun, actually. Yeah, it's going to be something I'll remember for the rest of my life. And love you, Mum. This is what you gave birth to.
Well, on that note, I feel like that's the end of the show for this week. But when can you see us next time?
When can we see us next time?
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks' time.
I think his brain's a bit frazzled
Yeah.
because I have just poured goop all over him.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Happy Halloween.